I'm super thrilled to announce that today we are launching DinoAI version 3.0. If you have been following Paradime, you know the journey. In 2024, we launched V1, a chatbot where you could ask questions about your data stack. In 2025, we shipped Agent Mode, a co-pilot that writes code alongside you. Today, we are going much further. Here is what we learned from our customers. People love using DinoAI to code and build models to triage and fix pipeline issues. But there is a bottleneck that coding speed alone can't fix: the lead time to actually get work done. Think about how your data team operates today. Requests coming from stakeholders. Those requests become tickets. Tickets get prioritized into sprints. And a simple ticket, something as straightforward as adding a few columns to a report, can take 10 to 20 days to ship. Why? Because if a ticket misses a sprint, it waits for the next one. Its sprint is roughly 2 weeks. So if your work doesn't get prioritized, you lose the slot. From a business stakeholder's perspective, everything is delayed. If you take a normal quarter, let's say 10 working weeks, and a piece of work takes 10 to 20 days to deliver, you've lost a third of the quarter waiting. And that's what we are changing today. With DinoAI 3.0, we are launching a true background agent, a fully autonomous agent that lives where you work. You can invoke it from Slack, and coming very soon, you'll be able to invoke it from Microsoft Teams, Claude, from ChatGPT, from your phone, essentially wherever you work. We are removing every barrier to using DinoAI from any system you already spend time in. Here is the key thing. What used to take 10 to 20 days now takes minutes. Let me give you an example. Before month end, someone from finance needs a few new columns in a dashboard report. Traditionally, this creates hours of stress, coordination, and if not planned properly, it takes days or weeks. With DinoAI v3, that finance team member doesn't even need access to Paradime. They go into a Slack channel where the DinoAI agent is installed, describe the problem in plain language, follow the trail of thought, verify what's been done, and go from ticket to a pull request in less than 5 minutes. You're compressing what used to take 10 days into 5 minutes. That's a 90 to 99% improvement in efficiency, which is unprecedented. So what's happening under the hood? Within the Paradime platform, DinoAI gets a separate entity of its own. There is a dedicated settings panel for the agent. You connect the code repository, the data warehouse, and all the integrations the agent should have access to. On the back of that, the agent builds its own context graph. When anyone invokes the agent, it automatically pulls from that graph the right information, the right context to get the work done. When you trigger a task from Slack, we spin up a secure, isolated sandbox within your Paradime infrastructure. All the work happens inside the sandbox. When it's done, the sandbox terminates. Multiple people across the organization can work with DinoAI at the same time, each in their own thread, each within their own sandbox. Now, a question we get asked a lot: why should I use DinoAI and not just Cloud Code? Here is what the data shows. When you look at purely analytics and data engineering tasks, vanilla Claude has an acceptance rate of about 30 to 35%. You add skills on top, that goes up to about 60 to 65%. With DinoAI, a specialist agent built for data engineering, that acceptance rate goes all the way up to 94%. Why? Because DinoAI knows when to bring in which context and how to use it optimally. To Claude, a Confluence page, a GitHub repo, and a Jira ticket all have equal weight. DinoAI understands which context matters for which task, and it efficiently manages the context window and routes to the right model. Reasoning heavy work goes to Opus. Straightforward tasks go to Haiku. You get better results faster at the same cost. And when you strip the enterprise context out of the equation and run a pure benchmark like DBT Labs ADE Bench, DinoAI with Sonnet 4.6 scored an industry-leading 88.37%. That beats Ultimate AI at 74%, Cortex Code CLI at 65%, and Cloud Code at 40%. And here is the kicker. DBT Labs themselves, the team that built the benchmark, scored only 58% on it. We beat them on their own test by 30 points. It's like having a mid-senior analytics engineer on your team, the kind that would cost you over $100,000 a year, available 24/7 at a fraction of the cost. Now, in terms of platforms, we've gone way beyond our traditional focus on DBT. With this launch, DinoAI now supports dbt Core, dbt Cloud, Apache Spark, stored procedures, SQL, and Python, and even Airflow, Dagster, and Prefect workflows. Essentially, we now support every possible data engineering workflow that's part of any organization anywhere in the world. On the warehouse side, Snowflake, BigQuery, Redshift, Databricks, Trino, Starburst, ClickHouse, SQL Server, Microsoft Fabric, DuckDB, MotherDuck, and more. As long as you have a code repository and a data warehouse we support, the agent works for you, regardless of which warehouse you are on. Now, what does all of this mean? It means data teams are no longer constrained by low value data requests that DynoAI can handle completely. Instead, you can now focus on high value strategic work for the business. And it means that every employee in the organization can now be a data engineer as well. It's not a specialist skill anymore. Technical and non-technical users alike can take advantage of the data platform without burdening the data team. So, for existing customers, the agent is available in your Paradime instance from tomorrow. Set up the agent settings, install the updated Slack app, and you're good to go. For new customers, sign up, set up your environment, and start using the agent from Slack straight away. On pricing, we haven't finalized the exact mechanics yet, but one thing is certain, it will be usage based and not per seat. And for the next 30 days, we are running an open beta, no usage limits, no minimum commitment. You can just sign up and start using the product straight away. At Paradigm, we are building the first complete end-to-end data engineering agent. We are super thrilled and excited to be on this journey, and we can't wait to see what you build with DinoAI v3. Thanks for watching, and go try it out.